Okay, you ready to record?
What are we recording?
Nope.
We're not recording something? Make up your mind.
The movie Nope.
Oh, it's review time. Welcome to another episode of the Popcorn Confessional, and this is Dave from Nerdbox, and I'm accompanied by my wife Jenn, also from Nerdbox. And on this episode, we are talking about Nope. So fire up that Jiffy Pop and meet us in the booth.
Siblings OJ and M, not that OJ, run a horse ranch in California when they discover something strange in the skies above their ranch and decide that if they catch it on film, they can cash in on being the first to reveal what it is.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that you called out OJ, because that came up as a joke in the movie as well.
It did. It's going to go over a lot of people's heads, I think, if they're, half our age. They're probably not going to have any idea what they're talking about or why it's so funny.
Yeah, so Nope is Jordan Peele's latest. It's his third film that he is directing. He also wrote and produced this one as well.
Did.
Many people are calling this his version of Jaws. I can somewhat see it with, being afraid to look up and see what's in the sky.
Well, I think this is worse, though, because at least with Jaws, just don't go in the water, man. But you have to avoid, going outside. That sucks.
Yeah, it does. Now, this movie features
Daniel Kaluuya.
And then Keke Palmer
Yes.
as M.
Yes.
Daniel plays OJ. And then, for those Crow fans out there, this features Michael Wincott, a.k.a. Top Dollar. Just hearing his voice is like, ooh, it's him.
And for all you Glenn fans from The Walking Dead, Steven Yeun is in this as Ricky Jupe Park.
Now, it's been a few days since we've seen this movie, and honestly, I'm still kind of indifferent on the film. And the reason being is because very good storytelling, very good chemistry between the characters. So OJ and M, the brother and sister relationship, very believable. So
M was a little over the top, dramatic all the time, loud and just out there. But I feel like she kind of had to be, because it was her yin to his yang. He was quiet, reserved, almost depressed sometimes. Remind me of Eeyore a little bit. With the sad look in his eyes all the time. So I feel like they just kind of complemented each other in that way, since they were opposite.
Now the trailer gives it away while he is kind of moping around and No, Daniel makes that look. He has that look when he's trying to convey sadness.
Yeah.
And it's perfect, spot on.
Yeah.
So in the beginning of the film, essentially there's an accident on the ranch. Their father passes away, and that's essentially what's going on. So he's kind of just moping around.
That wasn't in the trailer.
Yes, it is.
What trailer?
The second trailer.
Oh, did I miss that trailer?
No, I showed it to you.
I don't remember that.
You know what? I really hate when trailers give away that much information.
Well, maybe it's because, he's only in the movie for a very short amount of time. So maybe that's why.
Now, before we really dive into it, if you're going to see this expecting a horror movie like Us or Get Out, no. This is not a horror movie. This is a sci-fi movie. One, there's a UFO in it. That should be a dead giveaway.
Yeah.
But this is really a sci-fi film. Yeah. And we can't tell you why it's a sci-fi film, because then it would be a true spoiler.
Yeah, so it's a sci-fi film with some comedic relief, which is probably needed when you're, in a sci-fi film. Because, nothing ever good comes out of that.
Yeah, so the character development throughout this entire movie is what keeps you engaged. Keke Palmer, she did a great job. Daniel, I'm not going to try to say his last name. He did an excellent job. I always enjoy seeing him in movies.
Yeah.
Actually, that was my biggest disappointment in Judas and the Messiah. I expected more from him because that's how talented he was, and I thought he just fell a little flat.
Judas and the Black Messiah.
Yes, that one. So
could have been the writing, though. I mean, you know.
Mm-hmm. Now, as we all know, we've seen in the trailer, there's a spaceship, right? And really, what this movie's about is it's taking a mirror, shining it in everybody's faces, because the social commentary in this film is, hey, what lengths will you go to make $1 and become famous?
It's a representation of our culture today.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Because everyone wants to know how they can make a quick buck.
Mm-hmm. So they see the strange thing in the sky. It's like, man, if we're the first to capture it, then guess what? We can make the big dollars on it because we're the first to it.
You know, so instead of trying to figure out how to save their lives and maybe find a safe place to be, they were thinking about money.
Mm-hmm. So throughout the entire film, it's them preparing to figure out how they're going to capture this on film when things go a little haywire.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that's to be expected, right? You're just trying to cash in and, you know, you're looking for the money shot, and there's...
It's not the money shot, it's the Oprah shot.
Okay, well, I'm calling it the money shot because in the end, it's all about the money.
True.
It's all about the Benjamins.
And they go up and they set up cameras, and he kind of like, well, you know, why are you hooking up security cameras and pointing them in the air? Oh, no, don't worry about it. So the story plays out from there, and instead of getting like the shocking ending, because that's what we were talking about in our news video shortly before then, it's like, wait a minute. The reveal's in the middle of the movie. So
yeah,
we get that suspense and the build up through the middle of the movie, and then it does kind of hold your attention going into it, and then I think the ending for me is where I'm a little indifferent. I think that kind of fell a little flat for me.
See, it didn't for me because I just feel like it ended.
What I really appreciate about this film, and what's probably going to piss off a lot of people, is this is really an original story.
It is.
Like, when I look at Us, I see the Body Snatchers.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when I see Get Out, I'm thinking Twilight Zone. Now, while people here are saying, oh, you know, Nope is Jordan Peele's love story or homage to Jaws, I can sort of slightly see that stuff because it's a slow tension and build up to what we're going to get in the film. But it is different. I think it could stand out on its own. You don't have to really make comparisons to any other films with this one. It's unique.
It's definitely unique, and it's honestly not what I expected going into it. So I'm kind of glad about that, because having watched the trailer, which shows a lot, in my opinion, I was like, okay, great. Like, spaceship, UFOs, aliens, like, but it's not what you expect. And I'm happy that it wasn't, because I don't want to have it figured out just by watching the trailers.
And you hate alien movies.
I do.
So what do you rate this one?
So I would buy it. I think I want the girls to see it. I think they would enjoy it. So.
I don't know if I am at the point where I can say I would buy it. And really, I'm like, I don't know what I should rate it. So I have to honestly watch it again. So then I would have a better rating the next time I go. So that's my rating. I watch it again. And just to let you know, if you're wondering why the hell we're standing somewhere new, then you didn't watch the news video. Go back and check out the news video, because you see this thing right next to me here? We're having a contest to give this box of cereal away.
And that's all we're going to tell you. Go back and watch the news video if you want to know all the information.
It's going to be signed.
When I say that's all we're going to say, that means you zip it.
They gotta know something.
Oh, they can watch the news video.
Yes, please go and watch the news video, because it is the quest for 5,000 subscribers, and this and other things are going to be revealed in that news video. But we can tell them about August 19th, live, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Nerdbox exclusive.
Scream reunion interview with Nancy Ann Ritter, the girl in the bathroom, and Lenora Scelfo, the cheerleader in the bathroom.
And that is on Donna Jean's Coffee House of Horror Season 2 finale. What a way to go out.
Yeah, so it will be Donna Jean, myself, Nancy Ann, and Lenora. So tune in. Remember, live, so you can like ask questions and comment. Be nice.
Yes. Anyways.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Yes. I hope you like the new surroundings. Let us know what you think of the new surroundings, what you thought of Nope by dropping that in the comments, because the more comments and the likes, well, I can't say nothing. Go check out the news video and you'll find out. So until the next